Hey there, everyone. It's Stevie Bear from 321 French Adventure. It is a very cold and snowy day here in Rochester. As you can see, the snow just coming down like crazy. So Amy is out dusting off the car, and the dogs are gathered around, either waiting for her or waiting on me. And so I thought I'd shoot this quick video because we are waiting for the international shippers to come by to pick up some things. So I need to turn loose on some things. But there are some things I wanted to share with you guys. So consider this a little pre-holiday gift from 321 Fabulous Fun French Adventure and I and the rest of the gang. So a lot of people ask, how did you decide? How did you know what to do? What was the process? And we're going to share all of that with you. But there were, of course, education. Education's a big thing. Whether it's, I was a social worker. I am a serial entrepreneur, if you will, CEO of several companies. Was a photographer. I was in the military at one point. There's a process that runs through all of it for me. It's all about being efficient and effective and organized so that you can be efficient and effective. And this challenge, this biggest challenge ever of moving us first across the country, now across the world, that's no different. We needed to be efficient. We needed to be effective. We needed to be as informed as possible. And so I went about it from that same direction I would go about most of the ways we make our decisions. The first big thing, be organized and have a plan. You see there's a big 12-month calendar back there. It's folded over in the last half of the year, last month of the year, actually. So we've had that calendar going all year, and it's a little write and wipe. You can change it, but the important thing is to write everything in there and try to stay on track. And when you're not on track, you shift it. Make sure that you're flexible, but that you have your definite dead timelines in there, and that they're that you can stay track of them, because especially when applying for your visa and that type of stuff, it's so very important. But on to my real purpose here. How did we make our decision to actually get up and go and leave and move overseas? What did we do to educate ourselves, and how? What helped us to make that decision? So the first book I grabbed was a book by my friend Barbara Grassi, American expat moving abroad solo after 60, which she did as a female, and just with very little in her pocket, just up and moved to Portugal during COVID times, I might say, and has done quite well. She's still there. She's going for her citizenship now. And it's a delightful book, and it's written strictly from her perspective of, hey, I kind of did this on the fly. This is how I did it. It worked. This is what I would do differently. And it's sprinkled with her very wonderful sense of humor, but very practical guide, and a really simple read. It's available on Amazon. You can get it directly at her website. Barbara Grassi also is a writer, a ghost writer, an author, and she edits. She's all in on the writing world. Reach out to her. She's great. Again, Barbara Grassi, American expat moving abroad solo after 60. Fabulous read and very easy to get with. There's lots of groups that are out there that are helping people from all over the world move to different places all over the world. One of the first I came in touch with, of course, was investing in living overseas. This is one of their books, Retire Big on Little. Kathleen Petticord, who is well known in the international travel world. She's been around for a long time, I think since 1987. She writes this. They like many of the international groups. They do a thing every year where they rank a lot of places where expats are moving to, and then they often do little books on how you can best take advantage of them. This is one of those, and this most recent one, it's very well highlighted throughout. I've done a lot of work in this one. One of the things that a lot of these things have in common, they kind of go through their choices, as you can see there, France, Portugal, Spain, a lot of places that have some similarities, and they give you some ideas about, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you go? Why would you go there? These are some of their reasons, these are some of their places, and it's a book worth having. Another group is the International Overseas Living. They have this European Living, the complete guide or the complete manual for Americans over 55. It's also a great book. It's a little thicker. They go into a little more detail about a lot of different places. They have a few more places, as you can see. They have a very similar kind of setup to the other manual by Kathleen Petticord, and they go more into living expenses in each of these places, and like I said, they have some additional places in there as well. Also another worthwhile book. The book that is really doing it for us right now, for obvious reasons, Retiring in France by the Numbers. This guy was an engineer. He moved to France a few years ago, and when I say by the numbers, well, if you know any engineers, and I do, this is a detailed guide and checklist. This is what he did, and I believe he had met the French Connections HCB people, who are the people that are helping us get over there and get established and helping us get through all of our minutiae. But this guy really does the checklist that he has, just like items you can take care of in advance, and other items you'll need before you go, and items you can't get until you get a contract on a home. I mean, it's very detailed as far as what you would need if you wanted to go and retire in France, and it's very detailed. How you have to have things printed out, what dates you need to do what. Very, very detailed insofar as that goes. And the French, being how they are about their paperwork and liking to do their administrative task, this is an invaluable book if France is indeed where you might be going. Otherwise, all of these other books, the European Living Complete Guide to Retiring in Europe over the age of 65, the Retire Big on Little, and of course the American Expat Moving Abroad Solo After 60, all excellent books to read to kind of get some inspiration, get started, get an idea of what it might take and where you might like to go. Other than that, just talking to each other, talking to your friends, talking to people who have been there before you, and get their take on it. So you can not just feel your idea out, but get a little bit of the excitement, because it is very exciting. It is very wonderful to have the opportunity, and it's all very doable. You just have to make your plan, map it out, and get started on it. So have a terrific day. We'll be back with you soon.